everybody. It's July 20th, 2021. My name is Piano Matty B, and this is your morning TA. A brief window into the crypto markets, where the sun's shining, where the wind's blowing. All the humble opinion of this piano. Well, my friends, it happened. Price action knocked on the door of the 30,000 channel support, also the 38% Fib Extension. And like the Canadian border in the 90s, was let in, no questions asked. Come on in. Welcome to Canada, where winter is 9 months of the year and summer is 2 weeks. What about the other 2.5 months? Well, obviously that's hockey playoffs. And thanks for asking, and sorry for not making that any clearer. So it looks like price action is getting the band back together. What band, Piano Matty B? The band from the Department of Momentum that we discussed on Friday. First, we had the lead singer, who's price action himself. Self-absorbed, selfish, and pitchy. Next, we have the 30% channel support level. He's the bass player. And although no one really cares about the bass player, and why would they? I mean, bass is really just the foundation of any good band, and without it, the band is, empty and lacks any groove. But still, no one cares about the bass player. Plus, he's a huge Rush fan. And you can't trust a Rush fan. And no, just because you live in Canada doesn't mean you love Rush. Bryan Adams, Shania Twain, yeah, Rush. No. And now that we've broken through 30K, everyone just hates the bass player now even more. And if you're going to hate any member of the band, it might as well be the bass player. And to round out the rhythm section, we have the 50% Fib Extension down at 29.2. Now, personally, I don't like drummers. I've always had problems with drummers, and it's not just musical problems, like they rush or they put in too many fills, which they do. It's more personal problems, like they always want to get paid in advance. And they drink too much, before, during, and after the gig. But alas, you need to round out the rhythm section, so we'll likely see price action go pick him up. And you'll have to pick him up, because he doesn't have a car or a license. Now, after picking up the drummer at 29.2, they'll likely retrace back up to 30K because the bass player has a rehearsal space, aka his mom's basement. And after a few songs pretending that they don't need a lead guitarist, price action will suggest maybe we should give the 61% Fib Extension of 28.3. Give him a chance. And now the only reason price action suggests this level is that we all know that lead guitarists get all the girls. So price action wants in on his action. Because he knows once the girls hear him sing, there's a 28% chance they'll hook up after the gig. And the truth is, at the end of the day, most people only remember the singer anyways. So even if we hit 28.3, we'll only mention it a couple times. And then we'll start in on the what nows and the how comes, and then my significant other's gonna leave me. But let's cross that support bridge when we cross it. Now, being bull bear agnostica and a market sociopath, I don't really care about these self-fulfilling prophecies. I'd sooner it dip down to all these levels that the Bearingtons have been preaching about so we can all just get on with our lives. It's like listening to the weatherman tell you it's going to rain for 2 weeks. And although it's relatively sunny, everybody just talks about the rain coming. So let it rain. Let the water cleanse your soul. Wash out the weekends. And inevitably, give life back to the bull run. And it's been a while since the Bullertons have come to town. We'd all probably like to see their smiling faces. Now, I was hoping you could give me some suggestions for band names in the comments section. And remember, we're playing the same game as our psychopathic elected elites. That's right. It's a long game. So zoom out. Have a fantastic day. A Bitboy crypto morning tea. And cha-cha-ching.